Module Overview. Light is the soul of realism. It sculpts form, reveals depth, evokes emotion, and defines atmosphere. Without light, still life becomes flat and lifeless. In this module, we enter the realm of illumination and obscurity, learning how to master the behavior of light and shadow in still life compositions, and how tonal values ranging from the lightest highlights to the darkest shadows create the illusion of three-dimensionality on a two-dimensional surface. This module unpacks the physics of light, the psychology of perception, and the artistic techniques for translating subtle shifts in tone into striking visual realism. It emphasizes controlled rendering, chiaroscuro, value mapping, and the use of gradations, contrast, and reflected light in crafting sophisticated and believable still life works. 1. The nature of light in realism. Understanding light behavior. Light source. Natural, sunlight, skylight, versus artificial, lamp, candle, spotlight. Light intensity. Hard light, strong shadow edges, versus soft light, diffused, subtle transitions. Color temperature, warm light, yellow-orange, or cool light, blue, violet, affecting object color. Directionality, top, side, back, front. Each type influences mood and form. Rendering, light interaction with surfaces. Absorption. Dark or matte surfaces absorb more light. Reflection. Smooth or shiny surfaces reflect light more intensely. Refraction. Transparent objects like glass bend, light paths. Cast shadows. Shadow falling from the object onto another surface. Core shadows. The darkest part of the object's own shadow. 2. The anatomy of shadow. Shadows are not mere voids. They are structured and layered. Types of shadow. Cast. Shadow falls on another surface, has a distinct shape. Core shadow. The darkest region on the form away from the light. Occlusion shadow. Where objects touch surfaces very dark and narrow. Reflected light. Light bouncing off surrounding objects into the shadow areas. Shadow behavior. Sharp shadows result from small, strong light sources. Soft shadows come from diffuse or larger light sources. Shadow edges reveal the nature and distance of light. 3. Tonal value systems and value mapping. Tonal value refers to how light or dark something appears. Value scale ranges from 0, pure black, to 10, pure white. Midtones form the bulk of object rendering. High contrast creates drama and clarity. Subtle tonal shifts create atmosphere and realism. Value mapping techniques. Thumbnail studies in grayscale blocking in broad values before refining detail. Using value to model forms before adding color. Abstracting light. Dark areas to focus on relationships. 4. Chiaroscuro and tenebrism techniques. Derived from the Italian for light-dark, chiaroscuro is the careful use of strong contrasts to model form. Key features. Gradual transition from light to shadow. Emphasizes form and roundness. Adds drama and depth to compositions. Tenebrism, even more dramatic. Extreme spotlighting. Deep shadows dominate, with isolated light zones used by Caravaggio, Rembrandt, Georges de Latour. 5. Rendering realistic light and shadow in still life. Techniques, crosshatching and blending for tonal gradients. Layered graphite, charcoal, or paint glazes. Tonal underpainting, grisaille, for oil or acrylics. Dry brushing for subtle texture in highlights. Principles. Always identify your light source first. Work from general tones to specific refinements. Use edges, soft versus hard, to imply form depth. Avoid outlining. Use value shifts to build form. 6. Color and light interplay. Light affects not just tone, but color appearance. Color under light. Local color, the object's actual color. Perceived color, modified by light, atmosphere, and reflection. Shadows may contain color. Blue shadows in natural light, warm in candlelight. Value in color. Each color has a lightness value. Red has a mid-tone base. Yellow is naturally light. Blue is dark. Use monochrome value studies to understand tonal structure before adding color. 7. Advanced light composition and multiple light sources. Layering multiple lights, key light, main source, fill, light, softens shadows, rim light, outlines edges. Multiple sources create complex and layered light effects. Still life photography as light reference. Many artists photograph still life setups to study lighting scenarios, allows pause and study of complex lighting and shadow interactions. Learning objectives. By the end of this module, you should be able to identify and replicate multiple types of shadows, control tonal values with sensitivity and precision, use chiaroscuro for emotional and visual impact, map tonal relationships effectively in preparation sketches, render naturalistic and believable lighting environments.